Another video about Uzaki-Chan? Yes. To be fair, I would have included this in the last segment if it occurred before I recorded that, but it didn't. This happened after, so here we are. Consider this basically an extension of the prior video. If you didn't see the prior video, know this much. There's like a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 people on Twitter that have been angrily screeching about Uzaki-Chan. Her anime just premiered. They don't like her, probably from the past controversies where she was increasing blood donations with the Japanese Red Cross. Why don't they like that? I have no idea. Their logic makes no sense. They take umbrage with like the way she looks and not just the generosity in some areas. They even like don't like her face. They just find any reason to hate on her. Even her personality they don't like. And if you want more info on that, feel free to take a look at the prior video. I don't want to be too redundant for people that have seen it. So let's move on. We have a tweet here. It says, from our buddy Ray of Force Game, shouts out to him on Twitter. He writes, even in Japan, there is an uproar about Uzaki-Chan, but it's in a completely different form than in the West. A woman with the exact same generosity in some areas as Uzaki-Chan is saying angrily that if you're going to insult Uzaki's figure, that's also an insult to our own body type. So that is the summary. Let's take a look at the images themselves now. I'm going to paraphrase this because I think I can do a better job of explaining what's being said here than Google Translate can, hopefully. Here's my take. It seems that the day has come where I need to post this picture once again. My chest area, like Uzaki's, can be a reality. I'm a 150 centimeter tall bust J cup, and I'm about the same as Uzaki. If you call it problematic or inappropriate, then I can't walk around town. Okay, this next one is certainly more complicated. First of all, the way it ends is referring to the Red Cross situation that I mentioned earlier, so keep that in mind. The first part of this translation, I really don't know what to make of this, to be honest. I think I'm getting better at understanding how Google Translate operates, but this one still eludes me. So I won't even try to explain that. Make of that one what you will. The second part says, where is the emphasis? I feel like I have a big chest as well. The reason why Uzaki-Chan's posters aren't suitable for public places is that they have big chests, right? So again, referring to the situation there, that's what some of those weirdos were claiming apparently. It wasn't appropriate because of how well endowed she is. And they had umbrage with that. So now we see Japanese woman turning that logic on them. Basically saying, well, if you have a problem with Uzaki, don't you have a problem with me too? And I think that's a very fair question for them to ask. A lot of the people who complain on Twitter really seem to lack any sort of sympathy or empathy to me. I really think that a lot of them completely fail to put themselves in the shoes of other people. They fail to get different perspectives on things. They fail to even consider different perspectives on things. But that's just my take with this extension of the prior coverage. I hope you enjoyed this one. That's all I have for today. Look forward to catching you guys tomorrow. See you then.